Lady Flames volleyball team off to a 2-0 start in Conference USA play. I'm Nick Pierce, visiting now with senior outside hitter Kate Gammer, kind enough to take a few moments here for us. And you had quite the weekend against Louisiana Tech, led the team in kills in both matches. Tell me about those two games. How well did the team perform?
Yeah, it was awesome being at LA Tech. We came out and totally played like a team. First night was a little more rocky than the second night. We ended up they took a set off us, but everybody played so well. We just had different people come in here and there, and we played like a team, and it totally showed, especially in that second day. So it was nice to get the first two wins under our belt, a good start to conference, so we're feeling confident going into this weekend.
Yeah, very different looking team this year, a new head coach. How has the chemistry developed and formed here with this bunch?
Yeah, it's entirely new. So it's been fun learning the different dynamics, and it didn't come super easy. We've had to learn, how the coaches are wired, how the team is wired, and so all through preseason, that's kind of been the goal. Is like, let's just get some team chemistry rolling, and so it's finally starting to come together, and we saw it definitely against LA Tech, and so it's looking really good.
Yeah, I think started 4-5. Now you've won like 4 out of your last 5, 3 in a row. So what has been the biggest thing that's kind of clicked here over the last few games?
Yeah, I think each person has really made it a point to do their job, and that's been something we've been harping on all season. Is when we go in there, we do our job, and that's all you can control. Is like, okay, if my job is to pass right now, I'm gonna put this right on the money, defensively, offensively. So we've made sure to dial that in, and then also just how can we be the best teammate, encouraging each other. We talk about being the teammate that you would want to be for yourself to somebody else. So.
Averaged, I think, 4 kills per set, a little over 4 kills per set here this past weekend. Your game, do you feel like that you're where you need to be right now?
Always areas for improvement for sure. And I mean, my success is fully due to my team. I mean, I feel like defensively we've been crushing it, and so that makes it so much easier for attackers. And then setters have been working really hard for connections. We have 2 really good setters, both young, so they've been working really hard, so our connections have been really well, which is why we've had success on the pins, honestly all around in our offense. So, I think there's always pieces to the game, serve, receive, defense, still attacking that, like, I know I'm going to work to improve on. But, we've definitely been finding success, so it's been good.
A senior, and you're from Encinitas, California, just north of San Diego. Anchorman reference there. I didn't know if you get that or not, but it's okay. From the West Coast, how have you enjoyed life in Lynchburg and being away from a very beautiful part of the country?
Yeah, I mean, going home, it really does feel like vacation. You're right. We're close to the water, so it's amazing, and I will never complain about where I grew up. But I have loved the East Coast too. Totally different culture, but I've loved it. I mean, I love the seasons. I love the people. So I think I'll end up staying on the East Coast. It's also super expensive in California, so I don't know if I'd want to go back, but it's definitely amazing to visit and have family there.
Well, you're married now. You married a former hockey player, Brett, and so you guys just got hitched over the summer, and I imagine that's been a pretty big adjustment for you, but how has that gone in terms of being married and playing a sport and trying to balance everything?
Yeah. At first, when we were back and forth about kind of the timing of, when we wanted to get married, we weren't sure, like, is it going to be crazy being an athlete, student, also wife? But it has been truly the greatest gift. It's been so fun. We still have our Lynchburg friends. He has his teammates. I have my teammates, and it's been so fun just this season of life. He's the #1 volleyball fan I think I know. Doesn't know the sport super well, but he is like the biggest encourager. So it has truly been one of the most joyful, amazing seasons of my life. So
I mean, you've met a husband here now. Your uncle played soccer here in the 80s. Your sister played volleyball here not too long ago. This has got to be a pretty special place for you now.
Absolutely, yeah. My sister and I got to play one season together. She was hurt for most of it, which wasn't as great, but still amazing getting to be teammates. We still talk about how we wish we could go back and do it all over again. Brett's brother played hockey here too with him, so it's also impactful for him. I mean, this place is like, it truly does feel like home for us in this season and has been absolutely amazing. So Yeah.
Well, last thought here, Jacksonville State coming to town here for 2 matches here this weekend. How excited are you to play a couple of home games, and how important are these two?
Oh, so important. I mean, every single game now we're in conference, so it all matters. But we're so excited to be back at home. Our schedule has been on the road a lot, so any home game we're excited for and we're ready for. So we're pumped to play Jacksonville. We got all the pieces we need. We've been scouting, and so we feel prepared and ready and excited to go.
6 o'clock Friday night and 1 o'clock on Saturday. Lady Flames and Jacksonville State here at Liberty Arena. Kate, appreciate the time and good luck coming up here this weekend.
Thanks so much.